Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel, The Gemini Journalist. If you are joining us for the very first time, what has been taking place here is I have been reading the chapters of my novels, the Rookie series, The Rookie Helena Carson Finds True Love, and we are currently down to The Rookie, The Royal Wedding. Now we are down to chapter 16 of The Rookie, The Royal Wedding. If you have missed out, you definitely need to catch up. You need to get on the groove and listen to what you have been missing out on. Now, not only have I been reading the chapters of my novels, but I also have been doing some history of my country, my island here, my home, Jamaica. So mainly for my international viewers, this one is just to teach you a little something about my island. Now, for those of you who have not yet purchased a copy of each book, my links are down below in the description. You can definitely go ahead and check it out. The books are available on Amazon, any social media network. You can reach out to me as well and get your copies if you are indeed located here in Jamaica. Now, without further delay, let's just dive right into it. Here we go. The Rookie, The Royal Wedding. Chapter 16, Anniversary Surprise. Good morning, you two. Good morning. Helena and Augustus responded brightly. You're both up pretty early this morning. John and I didn't hear you come in last night either. Well, we didn't want to wake you. Plus, we had a long day ourselves, didn't we, Lena? We sure did. By the time we got in and showered, we crashed right in front of the television. You and John must have been knocked out before we got in. For certain, because you know we young folks have our very own curfews, so we aren't up past certain hours unless it's a special occasion. Joanna laughed while she prepared her workspace for breakfast. Since you're both up bright and chirpy this morning, why don't you both head out back and fetch us some milk and eggs? John will be heading out to the vegetable garden soon to fetch some fresh vegetables. He's washing up at the moment. Sure, Mom, Lena and I would be delighted. Augustus took Helena's hand in his and escorted her through the door, and they headed for the back. So, which do you want to do? He was granting her the opportunity of choosing what she wanted. Well, fetching eggs is easy. Why don't we milk the cows together? After all, I've always been doing it with Joanna or John's help, not with the good old Augustus. She nudged him, then grabbed a pair of boots, sat on one of the benches nearest to Buttercup, then began removing her shoes. I'm starting to believe you're having way too much fun squeezing titties on this here farm, Missy. Helena grabbed a fist of hay and threw it right at Augustus. And yes, my answer to your cheeky comment is yes. I do love squeezing titties on this here farm. Now hush up and get your darn gears on and quit yapping so much. Yes, ma'am. The air between them went still. Breaking the silence, Helena said, I've decided on heading back home for a bit. Augustus was taken by a surprise. He was lost for words and didn't respond. You can at least say something instead of staring at me like that. Helena, this came from absolutely nowhere. What do you expect me to say? Gus, I really don't know, but at least say something. Lena, what are you going back for? Wow, really, Gus? I have a house, a job, a life back in the city. Yes, it's been a really lovely time here from work and all, but I have to straighten things out the right way first. Plus, you're rushing into this whole wedding planning too fast. Marriage is a two-way street, not a one-way joyride. Now, I'd like to take some time alone, and this weekend's when I'm gonna head out. I've gotta take some time and set my head straight. You called Father Joseph. I know this was meant to be a surprise, but Augustus, things like these you plan with me. Marriage isn't a private dinner that you supposedly plan on surprising the other person with. Lena, no, Augustus. I've made up my mind. Dad's catching one of those small planes back, so I think I'll join him. I won't stress you out with that long ride back and forth. Augustus opened his mouth to say something, but the words failed to escape his mouth. Helena could see John in the distance in the vegetable garden. I think it's best we head back in with all this. We don't wanna keep Joanna waiting too long. Helena picked up the crates of eggs, while Augustus followed behind her with the milk kegs. Good morning, John. Oh, hey there, Helena and Augustus. I'll be up in a minute. They waved and continued on their way. Here are your special orders, Joanna. John says he'll be up in a minute. Oh, thank you, dear. Coffee and hot water are on the table. Go ahead and grab a cup. Breakfast will be coming right up. Sure. I'll fetch a cup of coffee in a bit. Would you like help with anything? Oh, Helena, darling, you go on and relax. I'll be okay. You're sure? I am sure, dear. You go relax. Helena leaned forward and hugged Joanna. Joanna felt weird, but she really needed that hug. She was doing an amazing job playing the superwoman she was and kept things in order the best way she possibly could. Freshly cut vegetables right here for my beautiful wife. Joanna smiled. You can set them down on the counter right over there, John. Thank you, darling. He walked over to where she stood and wrapped his arms around her. I love you, Joanna. She smiled as she glared up at him, looking deep into his eyes, and responded, I know you do, John. You need to stop overworking yourself, my love. John, nope. You know you really need to take a little break sometimes. Helena's always offering to help. You won't let her. Take a break sometime and allow us to spoil you too. Joanna smiled, but all that was said was not retained. She allowed it all to escape her other ear. So Helena has decided to part ways this weekend. Helena shot Augustus a stare of disgust. Helena, darling, what's wrong? Joanna questioned with concern in her tone. I'm not parting ways. Augustus is only overreacting because he doesn't want me to go. John gazed in Augustus's direction for a while, then back at Helena. I have been away from the house and no one's been there. My dad's been here with us and he's all I've got. Plus, I need to straighten things out at work. Augustus invited a preach for lunch and he wants us to go to church for a period of time before we get married. John sighed. Father Joseph. Yes, John, that's him. Well, Helena, darling, you know what's best for you. Take the time you need. We hope to see you back soon. I'll be back, Joanna. I just need to get these things sorted out first. It doesn't make sense trying to live a fairy tale lifestyle when in reality things are being torn apart back home. We understand, Helena. We just hope that Augustus will eventually realize what he's doing and that he'll eventually wake up from his dream and return to reality. I'll try knocking some sense into him as soon as you're gone. Thanks, John. Helena didn't even look over at Augustus. Are you heading back with your father, Lena? Joanna added. I am actually. Good. Well, we will enjoy you for the rest of your days with us. Thanks, Joanna. Helena smiled and continued sipping the rest of her coffee. Breakfast was really great, Joanna. John broke the silence. I second that, Helena responded. Augustus was still in his lockdown mode. How long do you plan on being silent for? Augustus still didn't respond. Augustus, but he kept his silence. Now you see why I didn't suggest you tag along. Your attitude sucks. You behave like a little brat whenever you're ready. This is too much for me. You are pressuring me with all this crazy behavior and I'd really appreciate it if you just quit. You're a grown-ass man, Augustus. You're not a child. If you continue like this, I won't be back. She flew the bedroom door open and stormed down the stairs. John and Joanna were relaxing in the television room, but ignored them. Oh, let them handle it themselves, John. They aren't teenagers. They are grown adults. John, who was propped up, snuggled back into the couch and pulled Joanna closer to him and continued watching the news channel. Honk, honk, honk. It was the weekend and time for Helena's departure. Joanna peeped through the curtains of the front door and saw a yellow cab parked along the entrance to their driveway. Helena, that's you, honey. Helena was tugging her suitcase down the staircase while Augustus was busy space gazing on the balcony. "Where's Augustus?" Helena laughed and said, "I got this, Joanna." "Where's John?" "I'm right here, darling." He exited the kitchen and joined them at the front door. "You have a safe travel now, and make sure you reach out to us as soon as you get in." "I definitely will, John. Thanks, guys, for everything." "I definitely will talk to that son of ours. I really don't know what has gotten into him." "Thanks, John. I'm not too worried about him right now. He's just making it obvious that a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do to make her happiness survive for a long time. You both take care, and I'll definitely check in with you." "Please do, and give Denzel our greetings." John took Helena's suitcase and walked her to the cab. He hugged her and ensured she was settled in comfortably before he walked away. All right, so there you have it. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, on my channel here, The Gemini Journalist. We were down to chapter 16, the anniversary surprise. Once again, if you have not purchased your copies internationally, I have my links down below in the description. I've got 3 novels available on Amazon. You can either search using my name, Asha Gonzalez, or you can just go ahead and tap on the links below. The links below actually are for those located in the United States. So if it's a .com account that you're pulling up for UK and other countries such as Canada, definitely go ahead and type my name in. You will be able to pull me up there. All right, so get yourself a copy. You have The Rookie, the Helena Carson Finds True Love, and The Rookie, The Royal Wedding. Also, I do have Call It What You Will, My Rape Story. Now, once again, located here in Jamaica, just reach out to me through my social media platforms. I will definitely hook you up with your autographed copy. I mean, if you're international, you want an autographed copy, no problem. I can sort that out and get that delivered to you. So just reach out. Remember, while you're here with me today, go ahead and hit like. Please ensure you hit share. Drop a comment below so I can know you were here with us today. Once again, every Friday I'm here 10 a.m. We are looking on switching up those times. I might be going up to Tuesdays and Thursdays as I begin to read works of other authors. So don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss upcoming notifications. Of course, lots and lots of things coming your way. So once again, thank you so much for joining us today. You have yourself a blessed weekend. Please stay safe, keep the family safe, walk good. Peace out, Jamaican style.